I watch a new film every other day. Follow along for recommendations and reviews. Today, I just finished watching a movie I'd been waiting for. I can't talk to you guys about this film. It's called Where is Chioma Kalu? It is showing on Ebony Life on Plus. This film is directed by Kayode Kasu, who you people know at this point. It's one of my favorite directors in the world. Hold on. Oh. It stars Nancy Isime, who you know I love. That is my girl. It stars Blessing Jessica Obasi or Blessing Inze, as I call her, which is her name now. It stars Daniel Etim-Effiong. All these three casts where I tell you, people I love. People that are on the VDK Film Club. If I see the name, I'm there, and you now put all of them together. Come put Kayode Kasum, one of my favorite directors. You have to understand where my expectation levels were. I was entering this with like expectations of like I've been following this film since it was announced on Ebony Life on Plus as a platform. I've not even seen the behind the scenes. Then I saw Nancy's post about the behind the scenes. I've been following this film for months. So when I tell you I've been waiting for it to come out, and this is the kind of film that I would definitely tell you, taper your expectations. That's what I tell you. You don't enter like me. Not like the film is bad, but taper your expectations. This film feels like a side project or like a B project. This is not a bad thing. I'm just saying like what it feels. It feels like, you know, that kind of thing. Maybe you're on the main project. Let's say it was Blood Sisters, right? And you're like, you guys, is this other simple like film that I have? It doesn't take too much of our time. Like, let's just go and film it. It's a fun little thing. And then you just go off on this like side project, film this little fun story, and then come back to your main project. That's what this feels like. This film has majorly like one major location, maybe two at most, like in terms of locations. It's just the three cast members. That is the primary cast, and that's kind of the whole film. It's not expansive in its world building. It is what it is. It really relies on the performance and the script. The story is about a girl who is kidnapped, and then when she's kidnapped, we now see her relationships with the kidnappers, and maybe there's more than meets the eye. The film also promised like there's going to be like a very shocking twist at the ending. I personally didn't think the twist was like, oh my god, I didn't see any of this coming. But it was cute. It was a cute film. That's what we did. What I use is actually like a cute little side project film. Like I can see why they read the script and said, oh, this is fun. This could be fun to really do. And then the performances is really fun. Nancy is killing it as per usual. Blessing is playing a character that if you liked her character in Blood Sisters, this might even be her origin story. How did she enter into jail? Maybe this is that character's origin story because she's playing a very kind of like similar character. And you know, even Daniel is also really acting. So the performances here are really good. And again, it's a fun film, a fun little film, only 1 hour, 30 minutes. You should definitely check it out. But again, taper your expectations. You're not going to come in for like the level of Blood Sisters or any of the other expansive big films you've seen. This is more quiet, more contained, more nice. But definitely check it out. For those of us who have watched it, I'm ready to come and talk about this film with spoilers. So if you're ready to come and talk about this film with spoilers with me, then spoilers ahead in three, two, one. Let us go. All right, now we're in the spoiler section. Please, if you're going to write a comment that has spoilers, just write spoiler alert before you write your comment so that we don't spoil it for people that have not yet watched it. All right, let's start this thing. The first thing that I want to say is that this film, Where is Chioma Kalu? Chioma Kalu is having a very adventurous weekend. She's on a very adventurous journey right now that will be very advantageous to her because when this film ended, I was like, you know what? To be Chioma Kalu right now would be nice. Then just come, kidnap you, strap you up to one place, and between the time when they kidnap you and when you can't come out, no real harm has come to you. They didn't like cut your face. You didn't really come out with any lasting injury. And then at the same time, you don't come out with money. $1 million in the back in passenger seat. And this is also a girl that we are seeing that her husband said she might not really love him the way that she's supposed to love him. She might not really be in love with her husband. So she don't get money and she don't go off. I said, you know what? Where is Chioma Kalu? Chioma Kalu is balling. Chioma Kalu is having a time. Yeah. Something that cracked me up in this film is when Alex, that's his Daniel's character, is telling Chioma like, Chioma asked him how much did you pay for me? How much am I worth? And then he now goes 1 million, and she goes, eh? And then he now says $1 million, and she goes, ah. That little thing really cracked me up. I was like, you know what? Yeah, he tried. My husband tried with that one. I was like, yeah, and Chioma Kalu 1 million like that. You go, girl. When this film kind of was like in the beginning parts, right? And we were seeing Alex going to like sniff her legs, sniff her neck when she's bound. I was like, male abductors can never know their work. I never just people can never just focus on the work. You must always let your body guide your operation every time. You must be yourself. And then at the end, we now see that okay, they actually have like a romantic connection, and I was like, okay. Some of the dialogue in this film was cracking me up, like when they were talking about the sheets, and Mary was like, "How did she they do you? Now running sheet and now water sheet." And then Alex is like, "Yeah, yeah, you take no like that conversation." Even when they were talking about spending the money, and they were like, "Ah, we go fuck die this one, this one, this one." I said, "Well, this dialogue is cracking me up, you guys." Also, the film just three characters but the way the story was able to kind of like move us from here to here, like I liked that they were able to kind of just keep it engaging over the short period of time that they have, like when Chioma uses her feminine wiles to like get Alex on the bed, straps him. Now, is in the position of power. When, the key is on the ground and then she's trying to come and help him get it, like hooks her by the neck. And, like the different ways they got them to the different points and to the different like moments in the story was nice. Even at the end when Alex betrays Mary, and then he opens the place where the money was supposed to be, is not there, and then he has realized that, oh, Mary has now also pulled one on him, and then he's trying to like beg her, trying to use his own seduction to get her, but then he now like thwarts her own plan. So again, the way the script was very simple, just in terms of the cast, but at least the story was able to kind of be dynamic and keep it moving in a way that was engaging and interesting. Finally, the abductors turn on themselves. They eventually, shoot themselves, and Mary dies first. Alex dies next, and at the end of the day, Chioma Kalu takes the money and she bolts, and that's the film. Again, as I said, it was very simple. I'm very curious to know what you think about this film because for me, it was just like a very simple film. Like I watched it, I was like, okay, that was nice, that was cute, and that was all I could say about it. Like it's not my favorite film at all in this world, but I don't think it's even meant to be. It really does feel to me like a fun little side project that you can just check out if you want something short to watch. If you have watched this film, I'm very curious to know what you think about it. So please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Also, if you have watched this whole video and you have no idea who I am, my name is VDK. I'm the curator of the VDK Film Club, where every other day we watch something new and we just about it like we've done today. Follow along. All right. Until the next film that I watch and the next video that I make, have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.